Why does it seem like there are so many more bad things in life than good? When it rains, it pours. When you lose your job, your car also breaks down. When it comes to money, there are a lot more money beliefs that can destroy your life and progress than help you become financially free. The good news is, no matter your childhood or past financial decisions, you can change these negative money beliefs into positive ones that will help you conquer all your goals. Here are the 4 deadly money beliefs that you should change starting today to conquer all your financial goals. All right, number 1 is the scarcity mindset. There are 2 ways to go about money. First is scarcity, second is abundance. Scarcity is what 99% of people think about. They think about, if I don't make this sale, someone else is going to take it. If someone else is succeeding, that means they're taking it away from me. But think about this. There are over 330 million people in the US and 7.5 billion people worldwide. Those numbers are literally mind-blowing. I can't even think of what a billion actually looks like. I can think of what 1,000 looks like, but a billion is mind-blowing. All this to say that if you have a mindset that someone else is succeeding and you are going to fail because of them succeeding, scarcity mindset, lack. It's always thinking about there's a lack of something. But in reality, you need to switch that into an abundance mentality. Have you ever been around that person who is absolutely always generous with everything? You want to borrow their car? They'll let you borrow their car. You're hungry? They'll feed you. You need a loan? They'll give you a loan. Those kind of people think abundantly. They think that no matter what I do in this life, there's always more money, always more to be gained. And the reason you want to start thinking like that is because the more you believe an opportunity is there, guess what? It's there. The more you think the opportunity is not there, guess what? The opportunity is still there, but you don't see it. I remember the first car I bought. I had never seen one quite like this one. But guess what? I bought it, and a month later, I had seen probably 30 or 40 other cars that looked exactly like mine. It's not because those cars weren't there previously. It's because my mind changed, and so I was able to see those opportunities. In a similar fashion, if you believe that there is no opportunity, guess what? There is no opportunity. But if you begin thinking abundantly and thinking there is lots of opportunity all around me all the time, guess what? The opportunities come in droves. So going from scarcity to abundance is what you want. You want to not ever be jealous and always be happy for those around you, and also realize that just because they're getting theirs, I also can get mine. And then once you get yours, don't hoard it, share it with others. There is abundant money, abundant opportunity, and if you switch that scarcity to abundance, you'll begin to have so much more opportunity to get more money. All right, second most common belief I hear is my parents, community, someone else made me this way. Guess what? Just because you've failed in the past, get in line. And second off, it does not mean you're going to fail in the future. You can change that. You have to realize your parents, community, those people you've encountered only had what they were able to offer. They can't give you an abundant mindset because they never actually had it, most likely. Simply because your parents didn't give you a leg up financially speaking, at least in the mindset, does not mean you have to be that way forever. The good news is you can change, and you can start today by making a positive change moving forward. And that's the big difference I see between people. Some people are in this fixed mindset. But in reality is you have a mindset that can be changed. You can learn new things. You can change your mindset on pretty much anything. Because if you do believe that just because your parents were a certain way, you have to be this certain way, you're in that stuck mindset. You have to change your mind and say, and think about things you've changed in your life. Think about one thing you changed for the better and think, if you did it on that, why can't you do it when it comes to money beliefs? The answer is you most certainly can, and you most certainly should. Simply because someone else made you a certain way doesn't mean you can change. You definitely can change. Stop making excuses. This is the victim versus victor mindset. Are you going to be a victim of your past and let that bleed into the present and the future? Or are you going to choose, I made the mistakes, my parents made mistakes, that is okay, that's life. Let's continue moving forward and make positive change. Take that mindset. You have a mind that can be totally altered in the best way possible, going forward in a positive way. All right, third is I know enough already. This one's totally laughable. Do you realize that you know probably about 0.0001% of all of life? Yeah, a tiny percentage you actually know about life. Simply because you have a college degree does not mean you know anything. Guess what? All the financial knowledge that I've learned in the last few years of my life, guess where I learned it from? YouTube and online sources. I have a finance degree. Guess what? It teaches you zero about personal finance. Literally zero. How helpful is that? Well, it's not helpful at all. At all. Zero. The thing is, though, you don't know anything. And the more and more you think you know something, the less you actually know. But what you should do is gain a bunch of knowledge. There are so many blogs, so many YouTube people, so many in general, so many resources for you to use to continue learning. And here's the thing. University should not just be for people 18 to 22 years old. University, which is education, should be a lifelong endeavor. And the faster you can figure out that you're going to be a student for life, the faster you can open your mind and, again, learn these things to help you be successful. Mark Twain famously said, "Do not let school get in the way of your education. Let education lead you." And believe me, the people who, it seems as though the old folks that I see who continue learning things throughout their old age, it seems like they're almost regressing age-wise. They're becoming younger. But those who are stuck in their ways and only watch a certain news channel every day at the same time, the same person, once you're stuck in your ways, I believe that's when you start dying. Once you start believing that you know everything, that is not a good thing. Be a lifelong student and you will have so much more satisfaction in life because you realize that you know a tiny bit, but you want to know more. And there's so much more of this life you can learn, and that's the exciting part. The part that gives me the most excitement in life is learning more and more and more. So remember, you know absolutely nothing. Come from that mindset, you know nothing, and you want to continue learning more and more. All right, the number 4 is making money should be easier. Oh gosh, I just wish people would be around people who've actually made money and had successful businesses. Ask them, how easy was it to build your business? You want to know what their answer is? Not at all. Talking to self-made millionaires throughout my years, it's really taught me one thing that's very common is you have to have grit and consistency over the long run. But here's the thing though, you see people who are rich, like entertainers, sports athletes, things of that nature, people like that, guess what? They're rich for a time, and most of them lose all their money after their career is, quote, over. You know, most of these superstars have a 5-10 year career in the spotlight, and then over the next 5 to 10 years, they blow it all because they do not learn how to actually manage the money. It's not a matter of how much money you make, it's a matter of how much money you keep and invest and make it grow. So although it may look like they're making money is easy, it's really not, and it will disappear most likely. But back to the original thing. Making money should be easier. Talk to those who you respect, who you want to embody. Here's the thing. If you really want to be upgraded financially, read the books of those who have done exactly what you've done. If you want real estate, go to the real estate guys. If you want stocks, go to the stock books. If you have people in your community, that's even better because then you can actually ask them direct questions. But you have to find someone, a mentor, to help you down this journey. Because the reality is, making money is not easy. It's just not. I wish it were, believe me. But here's the thing. You don't want to wish for things to be easier. You want to wish for you to be better at things. Because the reality is, the more skills, the more expertise, the more real life experience, real world that you've actually done with your 2 hands and your mind experience you have, guess what? Things do not become easier, you become better, so you're able to conquer more things. And once you have that competence, it creates confidence. And just like a snowball on the top of a hill, the more it goes down, the larger the snowball becomes, and the better you can become financially speaking. So again, making money should not be easy. Anything worthwhile in life, no matter what it is, relationship, business building, friendships, no matter what it is, difficult things take time and they take a lot of effort. So do not be stingy on time or effort with these things. All right, so those are the 4. Scarcity mindset. Create an abundant mindset. Go from lack to plenty. There is plenty, I promise you. There are 330 million people in this nation and 7.5 billion worldwide. There's so much opportunity for you to make a lot of money if you set your mind to it and simply become competent and work your patootie off. Second, my parents' community, someone made me this way. Wrong. Just because they made you a certain way or because you feel as though they made you a certain way, you need to switch that victim mindset into a victor mindset. You have agency in your life. Guess what? The only person who cares about your life as much as you is no one. It's up to you. Be your own superhero. You can do it. Third, I know enough already. Become a lifelong learner. Never think you have arrived. Never come to a place where you've arrived. Ever. Always say, I'm willing to learn. Guess what? The leaders who make the most important impact in people's lives are the ones who have their mind open and have the subordinate actually do a lot of the leading. Not so much the leading, but the ideas. Talk to people below you once you make it to a higher spot, because the reality is their ideas, because they're on the front lines, are usually a heck of a lot better. So always be willing to take in feedback, always be willing to read the next book, go to the next seminar, watch the next video, read the next book, whatever it may be, always be willing to learn more. And then lastly, making money should be easier. No, but you can definitely make your skills better. You can become more confident, more competent, which makes you more confident, and you can continue upgrading your skill set so things appear easier, but they're not really easier. You're just able to take on a larger burden and do things more competently because you've done the research, you've done the hard work, the internal work. That's the hard part. Those are the 4 money beliefs that I see people absolutely lose all their financial progress on. They make a little progress and they go back into these bad money beliefs. You need to figure out how to switch these really negative money beliefs into lifelong positive money beliefs. Go through those 4, but which one did I miss? I want you guys to comment. Which one did I miss? I want to know which ones you've seen maybe in your life or people around you, the money belief that kills financial progress. I want to know because I want to eradicate this from the world. My goal is to, everyone I coach, to eradicate these bad money beliefs and to create absolutely positive, lifelong money beliefs. Comment now. I will catch you guys in the next one, and bye for now.